Hi everyone, welcome back to Grow Roots. This is Shannon and today we are in my bathroom and I'm going to talk to you about thrips. Yes, those pesky little pests that can get on houseplants, they can get on your outdoor plants as well, but I was watering my plants yesterday and this is one of my favorite. I have several Monstera plants. This one was a top cutting and I actually have a video. This is the very same one that I used in my video of how to propagate Monstera and repot the cuttings, and this one was successfully propagated and is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I was watering it yesterday and I have noticed for about a week and I didn't inspect it, but I was like, the leaves are not looking the best. I just kind of recently changed locations. So I thought maybe it was not liking the change in locations, but upon further investigation yesterday, and I can't see too many of them now, I discovered thrips on this guy. And so I wanted to talk to you today about what you can do if you discover thrips on your houseplants or your outdoor plants. It's a little bit easier when they're potted in as like a houseplant like this is. So anyway, my first mode of action yesterday when I discovered the thrips was I basically washed it. I washed it with water. Honestly, really, I didn't want to put it in the shower. I didn't have time to do that. So I got some wet paper towels and I just like rubbed down every crevice of every leaf. I did not do the stems though, which I'm realizing that I need to do the stems too. And the other thing that I need to do is isolate it, which right now it's in the bathtub. It was sitting right there and it was also touching those two plants. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on those two plants for a little while. I also washed them down with wet paper towels yesterday. But anyway, that was just the first mode of action. You can see a little bit of damage there from the thrips as well. And oh, there you go. There you can see some. Even though I rinsed it down yesterday, I do believe that there are some thrips coming up already. So I'm going on to step number 2, which is I'm going to be spraying it down with insecticidal soap. So I have this insect killing soap concentrate. This is a concentrate, so you don't use this full strength, but you do need to get a sort of sprayer, and it says to dilute it. I think it's 1 part concentrate to 50 parts water in a spray bottle. And I did not have just a normal spray bottle. I don't want to use my normal like cleaning spray bottles for this. You would need to have something very specific for pesticides. So, but what I did have is an empty Captain Jack's Dead Bug spray bottle. So this is not Captain Jack's Dead Bug, although if I had some, it does say you could use it for thrips. So you could use Captain Jack's Dead Bug instead of this insecticidal soap. However, this was empty. I cleaned it out and now I've got this label that tells me this is insecticidal soap. This is not Captain Jack's Dead Bug. So it turns out the ratio that is needed is 1 part concentrate to 50 parts water. I figured out that would be, this is 16 ounces. So that would be 2 teaspoons to 16 ounces of water. So here it is ready. And basically I'm going to spray like every part of this plant. Every crevice, every part of the stem. I'm probably going to spray the top of the soil as well, just to be sure. And I'm just going to try and get every nook and cranny of this guy. And then I'm going to put it in an isolated location so that I can spray it. I believe they say 1 to 2 times a week after the initial spray down of insecticidal soap, and keep monitoring it. Again, keep it isolated away from any other plants. Thrips apparently can fly. I did not know this. This is not going to be good. I don't think I have too many of them. It didn't seem too bad yet, but it can get really bad really quickly because thrips can reproduce asexually, which means you only need one thrip, and it can turn into many, many, many thrips very, very quickly. So you have to make sure that you get all of the thrips. You have to make sure you isolate the plant, keep it away from all other plants in a separate room even, and then watch the plants that it was close to during infection, and watch this plant and keep treating it as you see more thrips. And you know, if I continue to see thrips on this plant, I may have to go to a higher level of pesticide than insecticidal soap. But this is my base. This is, you know, step 2, and hopefully we'll be able to manage the thrip population and get rid of it just with this step. Stay tuned, and I will be spraying this plant, and hopefully we'll get rid of those thrips. Okay, so that was pretty quick and pretty easy. It's not the biggest plant in the world, which kind of helps, but as you can see, like, the leaves are soaked. They are drenched. They are dripping. I do believe I got every crevice, hopefully. I mean, I did my best to get the back sides and all that and all angles of the stem, and as a result, the top layer of the soil was automatically drenched as well. So yeah, actually that doesn't look all that wet right there. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Okay, but anyway, well, stay tuned. I'm going to keep an eye on this plant. I'm going to bring it into a different room. I'm also going to keep an eye on these guys. I'll probably treat those after I'm done with this video. I'll probably just spray them down while I have the insecticidal soap. But those two were the plants that it was touching, and my string of pearls a little bit. I don't know if thrips can destroy a string of pearls. If you know, let me know. But yeah, I'll probably spray that down just to be sure. It got it some overspray for sure anyway. And as a side note, look at this beauty. This is my favorite plant right now. This is actually a Thanksgiving cactus, and it's Christmas in about a week. So it's a little late in the game, but it is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I love my little bathroom houseplants. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit, and I'm just kind of documenting my experience. I will keep you updated and let you know if I was able to successfully get rid of these thrips. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.